This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Right to the air goes Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He gets it to Samuel, left side.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
On the option, here's Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
1st down, Commander.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And a nice defensive play. There's good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On play action, Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Work in the middle, he's got Earth. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Daniels going to keep it on the zone read. He will do it himself. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. First carry for Saquon Barkley. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Will Harris on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for an Eagles first down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone. First time today.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, here's Luke McCaffrey. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play. First down, Washington. A tight end in motion now. Now Daniel throwing on 1st and 10. That one complete to Brian Robinson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Now he'll run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll motion over Samuels. Play action. Here's Daniels. Moving outside the pocket. He'll run again.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. It's 3rd and 4.
Come on. Hey.
Throwing now, Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
To the air again is Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there.
A gain of 16 yards.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go. Bronco switch. 60 Eagles.
They'll run the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now Gay for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead.
14, Eagles 7.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great. Hey, let's go.
On first down, it's Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Hurts to the air on first down. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll be forced outright. He'll let this go for Goddard. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will take this one in. 78 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. To return, it's McCaffrey. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Go! Ready?
On first down, Daniel. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Look, I think any time, Mike, you find yourself all tied up in the second half of the ball game, it's all hands on deck. Both teams are trying to find a way. How can I separate? How can we give our side a clear advantage? That pick right there, killing that first series of this second half, that seems like one of those separators to me. Now, this offense, as they take the field, they have to capitalize and come away with points.
They'll try again. It's second and 10. On play action, Hurts. Now he'll run.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A big loss on the play.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Daniels now on first down. He keeps it himself. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Dragon 60.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
60 Maverick. 60 back. Let's go. 6 corner. 70.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And a nice run of close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Third and a yard, it's Daniels. Has his man, it's Samuel. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Debo Samuel. Touchdown, Commanders. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Avery Williams on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
73. 180.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On first down, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. The motion man here is McClure. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6.
Come on. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
And the Commanders first down.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Robinson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
15-yard line.
Daniels quick to Debo, and he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
They'll motion over Samuel. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Out comes Matt Gay in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. After the field goal, back out is Gay to kick this one off. On the return, it's Williams. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10. At their own 36-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Good for an Eagles.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
Great.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. Open man downfield is Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game. Here is 1st and goal.
Go Silver, ready?
Throwing is Hurts. And off the deflection, it is taken in. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Tiger Hornet.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll motion over Samuel. A gift, and here comes Robinson. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
You're getting a look at the most famous building in Foxborough. Opened in 2002, it's Gillette Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots.
To kick off for the Broncos.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're off and running from Gillette. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
He was taken down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Brought in by Hollins.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hey, now on third down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
Punt formation for the Patriots.
Nice punts here, up and angled towards the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30.
26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Jukes one defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, ball at the 36. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Nix from the gun. Complete out to the right. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's 2nd and 7. Dumps it off to his running back. And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Running for it with Stevenson. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Going for it with May. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Nicks off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Gillette. The Broncos in position to attempt a field goal. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. The kick by Lutz is good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
Good
line.
field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
Here's May to the air. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
Good for a Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's May on 1st and 10. He lost it deep left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple more snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bryce Baringer on now to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Just 1 play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge game.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Nix with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They'll throw again. Nix. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will add to their score.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile till they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Oh, skip ball. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our 1st half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Borregales on to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working quickly here.
Down at the 48-yard line. Brings up second down.
From the 48. Escapes the pocket. And that's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. To throw, here's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, fourth down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up fourth down.
He's back to throw. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here's second and 14. Forced out to his right. This is Sutton working the right side. And they're on him quickly there after that catch, so the game's going to be to the 34-yard line. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Nix looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Completed over the middle. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he brings it in, so the decision to go for two looks like a good one. They've got a 14-0 lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Has this at the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Here's first and 10 from the 34. A give left side to Stevenson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 2nd and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He fires one deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. No luck finding his receiver that time, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Running left, it's Dobbins. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Shotgun snap to Nix. On target to Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Could not beat the defender there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. On the left hash, 34 yards away.
I think you could call this one, okay? His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
That's another Patriots.
May on 1st and 10. Try and push it deep downfield. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Again, it's May. Fires right away, but incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
The defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Here's May, 3rd and goal. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Touchdown, New England! The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
17, Patriots 8.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hand it off to the back. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
1st down, Denver.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He's going deep. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative.
They connect on the deep shot. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 31-yard play. And that's a New England 1st down. Working quickly here. One final shot here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. Man, this one is gonna sting, partner. You pride yourself on defending your building, getting those home victories. Instead, you end up taking a bitter pill today in front of your own fans.
Well, as one coach famously said, we're on to Cincinnati. We're on to Cincinnati. That's all these guys could do.
My microphone was muted the whole time. What the fuck? Crazy as shit. Alright. Let's go.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s. The Chiefs and Raiders are underway. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 8. Here's Pacheco once again. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the Raiders have got him. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing now is Geno. Pass to the left side where he's got Bowers. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Geno going to hand it to Jeanty. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Touchdown.
Brock Bowers from 4 yards out. And the Raiders are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Makes the score Raiders 7, Chiefs nothing. Daniel Carlson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
What the fuck?
Middle, but it's incomplete.
Intended for Marquise Brown.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Second and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
13 yards on the play.
Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Chiefs, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Now it's Mahomes again. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Mahomes now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
First down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. A give right side for Pacheco. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bucker is on target. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Jeanty, 58 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Got him in. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
12 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for KC. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Steps away, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Attack! 15.
They'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on down.